Just for the record, I know this is from Japan, and I totally respect what they do. Hell, look at the quality of this video. It's fantastic. But since I figured that I have 1,500 subs, I wanted to do a one-off called NASCAR Sins. So without further ado, let's do it. Anyone at home? Jeez, we're off to a bad start.
Hi, 来ちゃいました.
And Tony Stewart's car just took a whale of a ride. We're under the red flag.
These are the cars that's on the racetrack.
I get that it's a Japanese broadcast, but any bad cuts are always a sin.
Race 再開後.
Those are the kind of accidents that absolutely are frightening.
Might have been a good time to have faded out or have said something.
While rescue workers attend to Dale Earnhardt, who is still in his car. His driver.
Awful fade out.
デール・アンハートの死を伝えるニュー
What? They didn't bother showing Rockingham? That race was important for the sport. Because of this, every race that they skip, it'll get multiple sins.
スは全米中に大きな衝撃をもたらした。変わっていい走りを見せたのは
This was one of the biggest problems of this video. Some races were pure ambiance, others had the English telecast, so this one was one of the few that had no commentary, so I'll knock down a sin.
復帰してきたトッド・ボダイン久々のレギュラーシートを獲得し
That clip was pointless.
レースをリード今季はハース・カーターレーシングからジミー・スペンサー
Excuse me? That's Todd Bodine, who's a bust, not Jimmy Spencer.
と2年生でそのフォード勢を最初に切り崩しにかかるのがダッジのスターリング周り
It would work if it was a highlight reel with music in the background.
Today, he hopes to leave one more RCR victory mark in Atlanta, but he has to climb that mountain at his own pace. The Genie's Alaska.
GAORA Sports are against the Genie's Alaska.
リーズ最初のレーストラックでポールを取ったのはデイル・ジャレットジェフ・ゴードンがかわしてリーダーへしかし神秘検査をミスしてスローダウンこれで一気にポジションを交代する
Not only am sitting this for Dave Blaney's loose wheel, but this isn't a music video. Again, if there was music, this would work. Without it, it's just laziness. I'm getting annoyed with these fast cuts. Did the WWF produce this? A great moment in the sports history deserves a deduction of 3 sins because 3 for Dale. Should have faded out. Okay, this is pretty bushling. They're using audio from the classic NASCAR on Fox intros where they play classic rock and spliced it with race ambiance. And oh, it wasn't the lab.
その後はピットタイムで勝ったデイル・ジャレットがスティーブ・パークをかわし最もバンク角のきつい36度の組み合わせは
Obvious loop is an obvious loop.
ナスカーならではのユニークなレースを演出するしかも表面は
We can still hear Chris Myers talking when it should be DW and Jeff Hammond speaking like it's supposed to.
路面コンディションは極めて滑りやすい今回もぐるっと一周15万人のレースファンがこの 800m の距離を取り囲んだ87ラップにも及んだ
Highlights playing while still hearing Chris Myers' pre-race opener.
Honors his accomplishment.
Bad overlay of Myers and an Elvis record warrants a double sin.
We are here to bring you a little bit closer.
Obvious sound effects from the Fox opening packages that I've already stated. More sound effects. You know there's a thing called J and L cut. Guess it doesn't exist. Horrible. Just horrible. Why waste a crash clip if you're only going to show it in less than a second? That's not laziness, but garbage.
You gotta suck it up and go.
Tonight on Fox.
Wait, what's on Fox tonight?
Right now.
Jarrett to the inside for third place.
If the Fox commentary is all you had, could you at least cut out when the commentary pauses? I get that it's an hour and 45 minutes, but it shall still be clean cuts.
Whoa, man, what a run he got off of. Gordon pushed, and he takes the second.
ついにジャレットに捕まってしまうジョニー・ベンソン
Nasty sticker placement.
Last few laps of the race, fighting for the lead. Look at, he's gonna go.
デイル・ジャレットは難なくジョニー・ベンソンをかわしてトップに浮上そのまま
Another audio cut, but once again, I'll give it a pass only because it's a Japanese telecast. And it will be the only time I'll give it a free pass.
カーフラッグを受け馬力と空力の制限が行われている。このために一時期は
This was shown during one of the practice sessions Dayw uploaded which Fox Sports Net aired. Pointless to show something from Daytona when you could have done it before highlighting the 500? No? Fine.
時速360キロにまで達した速度も今では時速300キロほどに抑えられている。過去2回デイル・アンハートにタイトルをもたらした男が
Now that's a beautiful audio transition.
再びビクトリーレーンに戻ってきた。
Oakwood, Chevrolet, all of them have stuck with me.
And what? And what, Andy? The sin is not from them showing all the radio channels, but look down low. They spelled Robbie Gordon's name wrong. Therefore, Racing Electronics are gets to Robbie. I assume they got permission to touch Ken Schrader's pit signs, but if it was anyone else, or even the media, this would not bode well by today's NASCAR.
あなたが言ってるのはこれはなんで？
軽量化？軽量化？
Running it around is always a double sin. The GAORA sports reporter is the Ken Schrader's crew member. Add 2 more sins. Odd fade-in.
その勝利数は史上7位タイ。現役ではラスティ・ウォレスと並ぶ記録となった。
They're all listed Jeff Gordon. Doesn't matter who it is. Let the whole sentence be stated before jumping to the next clip.
またポイントでジェフ・ゴードンは壁に当たらないためにはアクセルを戻す必要がある。実際の車の動きを見てみよう。ラインを外れて外側に押し出される。瞬間的にアクセルを緩めグリップを取り戻し再び加速。
Wow, they're analyzing loose and tight. Just the repetition of Dale Jr.'s onboard is downright sad. Okay, the first time they showed this onboard, raw audio. Why the need of including the Fox commentators on the second? Continuity shall never be abandoned.
リアが横滑りするのを必死に修正している。
You know what? Every time they repeat the same onboard, automatic 4 cents. For now. This was the only time they added their own shit when discussing the sport. Extreme close-up of the Fox graphics. Luckily, the quality is crisp. Otherwise, I'd send it just at the thought of ECU.
タイヤの技術を変えて前後バランスを調整するが大幅に変えたい時にするのがこのウェッジアジャストだ。
Another one.
改善されない場合もっと大胆に重心を移動させる。スプリングにゴムのくさびを挟み込んでスプリングの柔らかさを変えるのだ。
Another one.
このラバーの厚さや大きさなど様々なタイプが用意されチーム独自にセッティングを施している。
Bad audio clipping.
Now our opening festivities.
It's obvious that Bill Weber is still talking, so another bad audio overlay. Skip!
The cars run a little faster, bumping at 190.
What about 190 BP?
今回はこのカーナンバー8番がこのスーパースピードウェイでのドラフティングレース。超接近戦なだけにわずかなミスが。
You might have missed it, but this is absolutely a no-no. Also, showing a replay and then a live shot only works without commentary or audio. If they put music, this would have worked. But since they didn't, that's another sin.
巻き起こしてしまう。
3 for Dale! Sin deduction.
場内は
Jump cut.
この2人をされない状況だ。夏の短いペンシルバニアでは2ヶ月間に2回ものレースが開催される。
They skipped Chicagoland and Loudon, which, by the way, Gordon and Dale Jarrett were tied entering this race. So that means 4 sins.
トライオーバルポコノに移す。
Attorney General Michael Fisher and Marshall.
追い込み、さらに差を広げ、24レース
What's up with the TNT logo?
ぶりにトップでチェック。
Dale has resurrected.
フラッグのことをくぐり抜けた。
We interrupt the Brickyard 400 on NBC with the Indianapolis 500 on ABC Sports.
インディアナポリスモータースピードウェイ、通称ブリックヤードでのシリーズ第21戦、ブリックヤード400。
It's still playing.
is the chairperson of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Mary Holman George.
The sight of Brooke Gordon is always a sin.
今季デール・ジャレット
Guess they love the IndyCar theme, so why not play it twice?
と並ぶ4勝目を挙げたジェフ・ゴードン、さらにポイントリードを稼いだ。
Bad audio cut.
シーズン2回目のロードコースはニューヨーク州のど真ん中に位置するワトキンスグレンインターナショナル。
Song intro from that race is still playing in the background.
今回もロン・レノーズやロビー・ゴードンなどロードコーススペシャリストもエントリーし、多彩な顔ぶれが揃っていた。で再び雨が降り、レースは一時中断。1時間45分
Another useless clip.
後にレースが再開する。スターリング周りにとっては96年
Jump cut.
レントナー FC400 以来の勝利。
This makes no sense. A song from Miami Vice playing for a race in Tennessee?
Things happen awful fast at Bristol.
At the same time, Crockett's theme is such a beautiful 80s instrumental, so it deserves a rightful sin deduction.
All the excitement, all the fans that are here racing under the lights. It's a special place, special place, special place, special place.
Rusty Wallace knows how to get around Bristol Speedway.
Restrictor play sounds that isn't Daytona and Talladega makes no sense either.
Some people driving 500 laps here is a tough deal, but for me, I love every lap of it. It's a place I've won 9 times and hope I win 9 more.
Terry Labonte takes the lead.
More plate sounds.
Well, this is a good racetrack for it.
Blatant NBC/TNT NASCAR intro sound.
Oh, God, dummy.
Past with the season that we've had, we're looking for something to kind of turn our year around, and I think Bristol could be the place to do it.
It's those flash cameras flashing all night long, the sparks are flying, and just a pure drama. It's just incredible.
By the way, the Miami Vice record never played it in this intro in the United States. I saw the intro before putting it together, so don't ask. Yet another useless clip where there's no music.
全米に衝撃をもたらした開幕戦デイトナ500でのデール・アンハートの死。
Wow, what does it say? Another day in paradise, then Dale losing his life. Another song placement that didn't air in the States.
詳しい調査結果が半年以上を経てようやく発表された。300ページ以上による事故調査報告書にはあらゆる検証が行われ、事故の全貌を解明したことが記されている。
But it's not true that they haven't changed.
Unnecessary fade out.
The granddaddy of super speed.
We interrupt the Mountain Dew 7500 with WWF Survivor Series.
It could be hell.
That's some dark fish.
Fuck you!
Thou shalt never interrupt the Metallica. Double said.
第24戦は
What's with the stretch text? That's downright pathetic from the graphics department.
序盤はコンスタートのカート・ブッシュがいい走りを見せるものの
Sorry, man. Some sin reduction. Another bad audio cut. Do I have to explain this once more?
これまでポイント2位につけながらも残すは8。
So what about why Loudon got postponed? What about Dover? What about Kansas? Not only they were skids towards the new tracks, they skipped significant races like Dale Jr. winning, Jeff Gordon extending the points lead, 9-11. Instead of 4, how about 8 cents for their troubles?
です。そろそろ1のポイントの重みが増してくることになる。マーリンがトップを奪い返すというパターンを繰り返す。
Will they ever learn about what a J and an L cut mean?
Down to a duel between Sterling Marlin and Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon, the championship leader, and Ricky Rudd.
What about Gordon and Rudd? Should have cut it before AB said that.
終盤は各社アンダーグリーンでこのテンプレートでの
If anyone, doesn't matter if you're credentialed or from another country, I might add, you'd be kicked out for doing this. Even if you ask, I'm sure you'll get a no.
車の性能を測り始めたという。テンプレートは市販車の形を
Double sin.
とどめるNASCARのポリシーを守るために大きさだけでなく
I'm sure someone saw that and were told to stop after this clip.
形性能をチェックする役割があり厳しくチェックされている。
Is it about patience and points, or
No, yeah, Limp Bizkit, fight me, damn it!
is it about rivals and revenge?
ボビー・ハミルトン、ケビン・ハービックの3人。ボビー・ハミルトン
Is that a jump cut?
がケビン・ハービックに仕掛けて3台はスクランブル状態。大集団のままファイナルラップに突入した。バックストレッチです。
Are you kidding me? What was the point of that cut? No, just no. From now on, any stupid, because from here on out, the amount of sins are based on the car number and subject. So since this involves Bobby Labonte, 18.
最後の勝負をかけたボビー・ラボンテとリッキー・クレインが接触。中学前方で起こった事故だけに
Bad audio splice once again.
代わりに出たのがカート・ブッシュと一進一退を繰り返
You know the drill. 33 for Joe Nemechek.
した最後は大きく後続。過去2回チャンピオンになっているビル・エリオットも
Terrible cut as the NBC second clip graphic was about to pop up.
24年以来勝利がなかった。
And that really brought my car alive because I was really.
Guess we'll never know the rest of Austin Bill's interview.
ジェフ・ゴードンのタイトル獲得はなかったが、上げているボビー・ラボンテがトップ争いに加わり、三つどもえのバトルが展開。ラスト60周でコーションが出され。
I'm not going to state it. You saw it. It's the same damn clip. Yes, they repeated. My decision as to the number of sins for this bullshit will be whatever the sin count is times 2.
リスターの選手はコーションが出ることを期待してアクセル全開のバトルが展開さ
times 2 again.
れるが、残り周回が少なくなるにつれ各社の動きが微妙に分かれていった。ジェリー・ネデューはなんと燃料を使い果たしてスローダウン。なんとか車体を揺すって燃料を吸い上げようとするが
Bad jump cuts, those 25 cents for Jerry.
そこは二度と回復しなかった。
さよなら
I bet that guy is wondering what's going on, so here's the sin because...
Just me and...
Hold on. You realize there's one more race, right? You go Loudon? You're gonna end it with a Fox Sports outro? You know what? Here, how about an additional 36 cents? Because the 2001 Winston Cup season was 36 races long, not 30. Video's over. Praise the Sunday. I'm done. And if you saw the whole clip, there's one scene with the bed. I'm not even going to say because it doesn't deserve to be seen at this moment. Till we meet again, c'est la vie.